The BRRRR strategy is dead. And look, I've been a fan of the BRRRR strategy for years. Part of my portfolio of about $14 million in rental properties here in Phoenix, Arizona. A lot of those properties were BRRRR properties. And the reason that the BRRRR method is currently dead is because interest rates have skyrocketed. Just owner occupant loans at the beginning of 2022 were in the low threes, which then meant a lot of the investor loans were in the fours and in low fives. But now, within the last few months, interest rates have doubled. And now, if you're going to get an investor loan, you're in the realm of 6%, low sixes, 7%, 8%, depending on the type of loan that you're going to be getting, which absolutely destroyed any cash flow you were hoping to get on your rental property. And so, as a savvy investor, we're obviously not going to buy properties that aren't going to cash flow anymore. And those same properties that would have cash flowed 6 months ago with better rates are just not going to anymore. What do you do as an investor that you still want to acquire rentals, you still want to acquire Airbnbs that are going to put cash flow in your pocket? You have to pivot. What we've done as a company is we have went way heavier on creative financing. So we're finding sellers, and instead of trying to buy their property cash and do the BRRRR model, we are now reaching out to sellers and trying to convince them to sell to us on seller finance or on subject to terms. Going with seller finance, we're able to go directly to the seller, essentially establish what are we going to give you as a down payment, what are we going to give you as a monthly payment, and how long will that term be? Then we're able to underwrite that deal specifically based on the agreement that we create with that seller, which then allows us to continue acquiring properties at rates that still make sense to us. When it comes to subject to, we're going to sellers that they have an existing mortgage in place, that have good debt on their property. They have loans at 2.75%, at 3%, 3.5%. And we're going and buying those properties subject to, and then we now control that existing mortgage and are able to go and cash flow those properties, whether as rentals or as Airbnbs. No matter what the market is doing, you can make money in real estate. It's all just about what change do you have to make to best monetize what's going on in the current market. And I believe the BRRRR strategy as of right now is dead, and you have to focus on subject to and seller finance deals if you want to acquire more rental properties. If you have any questions on that, make sure to comment in the comment section below. If you're like, Cody, that's a stupid idea, I don't agree with you, happy to hear that as well. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you got any value from this, make sure to like, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video.